Hidden white text on your resume. This viral ATS hack advice is honestly not my fave, but we're going to talk about it today. So, widely shared TikTok job hunting hack claims that you can beat the application tracking system, the ATS, by pasting the job description or bonus keywords in white font at the bottom of your resume, really small. The idea is that the software will read those hidden keywords when it does a screen scrape and rank you higher, while human recruiters won't see the invisible text. This white fonting trick went viral as a way that applicants essentially can look for any edge to get past these automated filters. And with the job market the way that it is, I do get it. But let's take a look and see if we agree.
My number one hack when applying to jobs is copying and pasting the whole job description into the footer of your resume and then making the text the smallest you possibly can, like 1 point, making it white, and you have to backspace so that, or clear all the formatting so that it doesn't show all the bullet points, because jobs now have software that looks at all the resumes first to see which has all the keywords of their job description. So if you copy and paste the whole job description or all the responsibilities into your resume, yours is going to come up as a 100% match, saying that you've done all those things before. So that's my hack.
So I get where she's going with this. I do. I see the vision. Okay. But the reality is that that's not exactly how ATSs work. And it's really well-intentioned, but poor advice that catches fire on social media, right? It sounds clever. It's got this almost like hacker appeal. So a lot of job seekers in their 20s and to 40s have tried it or considered it. However, when you get into that interview, if you have not actually done the things in that job description, you're still not going to get the job, right? And a lot of hiring professionals have called this out as really being misleading. This is basically a myth that we're going to bust today because it makes sense, right? Who wouldn't want to hack the system in a tough job market? Who wouldn't want to get an advantage on the ATS? But then the reality is, if you do that and the rest of your resume does not cater to that job, when the recruiter or the hiring manager takes a look at your resume, they're still not going to want to interview. Or if they do interview you, you're not going to be able to speak to how you do all those things. And so ultimately, you're still not going to get the job. And the purpose of applying for jobs is to get a job, not just to get an interview, right? This is kind of where it becomes that like TikTok hack versus real world recruiting, where sure, you want to get your foot in the door, but in the end, you actually want to land the job. And I don't know that a recruiter is going to give you a job if A, they find that you white texted the job description at the bottom of the interview, and B, you can't defend how you're the right fit for this role in the first place, right? Recruiters are pretty much universally against this tactic. The modern ATS flags or ignore such tricks, or they can sense it. And the ATS isn't really looking for just the job description. It's looking for other factors in that job as well. And if you're one of 700 applicants, nailing the ATS still doesn't land you that interview, right? Which again is our whole point. So a better approach is really to tailor your resume honestly to each job posting, use relevant keywords naturally in your resume content, back it up with stats and figures and advice, examples of things that you've done over the course of your career. Your personal brand needs to be present because integrity is ultimately going to matter. When you get in front of somebody, you want to seem like your resume. You want it to feel authentic to you. You want it to help enhance the experience that you're going to have during recruitment, not have gotten you in the door and then ultimately hold you back from getting the job itself. Because yes, your resume passed our system, but then you met the recruiter and you weren't at all how you seemed on your resume, right? So you want to bring that authenticity to the job search. I know the job market is hard right now. Okay, I feel it. I do. I sense it. I'm sorry. I get it. But the reality is that if you don't show up as your best self in these job interviews and these applications, it won't matter if you pass the ATS, you're not going to land that job. So instead, be really clear on what your personal brand is, who you are, what sets you apart, have good metrics and examples that are tailored naturally to those keywords and what they're looking for in the job description. And then come prepared with 3 stories to really back up how you're the best fit for this role, why you're experienced in this space, and how you can add value. Otherwise, all you're doing is setting yourself up to pass a bot and fail a human. It doesn't really add that much value in your job search long term.